Hello, bonjour. All right, this is Disorder by Joy Division. Yes, I am familiar with Joy Division. However, I've never gone into their like songs, into the lyrics and everything. But I do appreciate their music, and yeah, it has been a while since I've listened to, I guess, a lot of their songs. I only know like a few, I guess, really. So either way, I could do more in the future or whatever. But yeah, Disorder today, and yeah, we're just gonna get into it now, I guess. And yeah, let's go.
I've been waiting for a guy to come and take me by the hand. Till these sensations make me feel the pleasures of a normal man. These sensations spare the insults, leave them for another day. I've got the spirit, lose the feeling, take the shock away. It's getting faster, moving faster now, it's getting out of hand. On the 10th floor down the back stairs, into no man's land. Lights are flashing, cars are crashing, getting frequent now. I've got the spirit, lose the feeling, let it out somehow. What means to you, what means to me, and we will meet again. I'm watching you, I watch it all, I take no pity from your friends. Who is right, who can tell, and who gives a damn right now? Until the spirit new sensation takes hold, then you know. Until the spirit new sensation takes hold, then you know. Till the spirit new sensation takes hold, then you know. I got the spirit, but lose the feeling. I got the spirit, but lose the feeling. Feeling, 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 feeling.
Man. All right, Joy Division, Disorder. Uh, yeah, I mean, like I said, I know of Joy Division. I've heard Disorder, but I haven't like gone back to it in a while. So it's like it's nice to just do it and like react to it, I guess, and talk about it because it's. I mean, Joy Division is one of like their, they were so influential. I don't even know what to say. It's like their album Unknown Pleasures. I mean, every song on that is just it's top notch stuff. I mean, my favorite song is probably She's Lost Control, and that song, I mean, I love that song to death. But anyway, on genius.com here, so it says with the about on this, excuse my Canadian accent, but Disorder kicks off with drummer Stephen Morris pushing the tempo forward and Peter Hook entering next with octave jumping bass lines. The song is fast, almost punky, and Ian Curtis does some actual singing compared to Closer's eternally depressed sighs and mumbles. It's something very unexpected. So yeah, I mean, Ian Curtis. I mean, just everything around Ian Curtis is always going to be like sad, I guess, just like thinking about him now. I mean, he was obviously he had his problems. He had epilepsy, he had depression, and he ended up killing himself. But it was just a sad life, so it just makes the music even like sadder with like seeing his lyrics and like now going through them and actually seeing like what he was saying and like putting it like towards how he died in the end. It's just all very kind of depressing. But I mean, as short as Joy Division was, I mean, their music has lived on for a long time. And then, of course, the other members went on to form New Order. So, I mean, it's great that they got something out of it and that Ian Curtis's death didn't end it all. So, I mean, yeah, this was just a tangent there. But, yeah, so, I mean, this whole song, I mean, starting with the first verse, with the whole I've been waiting for a guy to come and take me by the hand. And so it says he sees other people who are happy with their everyday lives and he's curious to know why he doesn't feel this pleasure, why he is different from everyone else. And lose sensation, spare the insults, leave them for another day. The narrator wants to feel happy, but he feels he can't do it himself. He tries to do normal things to try to empathize with others, but he just can't be normal. So it's just yeah, he can't. He's struggling basically. He's struggling to be normal, as they say, and yeah, it's just it goes on to say here that like this is the struggle of an artist, and especially with how, like I said about Ian Curtis, I mean, how he was already kind of depressed and everything. I mean, he was going to struggle, and unfortunately, he couldn't get over everything. And yeah, so I mean, second verse with it's getting faster, moving faster. Now it's getting out of hand on the 10th floor, down the back stairs. It's a no man's land. Lights are flashing, cars are crashing, getting frequent now. And I really like the rhythm in his voice when he pretty much throughout the whole song, I guess. And I like the ending too with how he is like screaming, feeling. It's just, I love his vocals on this one. And so yeah, with the second verse, so it says likely a reference to Ian Curtis's struggle with epilepsy, at least in part. Flashing lights can trigger seizures and some types of this disorder, and the loss of control that accompanies severe episodes with would no doubt feel as if these things were out of hand. And so yeah, again, talking about his epilepsy, possibly. They could be wrong because I know Genius can get them some things wrong here, no matter how many upvotes the annotation has. So then the third verse, it says is basically a comment of his increasing detachment in observing it in others. Lastly, Ian mentions his own dismay at modern life and his dismay at this being the only thing he feels. So, yeah, again, he's feels dismay with everyone else. He doesn't feel he fits in, the whole thing again. And then with the until the spirit's new sensation takes hold, then you know. Until the spirit new sensation takes hold, then you know. And again, so it says in this song, Ian laments not only his desire to feel like a normal man, whatever that is, but also expresses the depressing cycle of what he believes that to be. This part of the song in particular contrasts the idea of being an outsider looking in and being in the situation wanting to get out. And it goes on to say, in the previous lines, he notes that no one seems to care about the world until the spirit takes hold. He then tells us that when the spirit is obtained, something, the feeling is lost. What Ian is saying is that when we become normal, we lose what it means to be human. Becoming normal means losing one's individuality and thus losing the feeling of living and being human. So, yeah, and that goes on to the outro too. So, and some people have marked this annotation as a stretch, but either way, the whole song, I mean, it's basically, like I've said, summed up. It's just he's losing feeling, the whole thing. I mean, I got the spirit, but losing the feeling. I mean, it's not too hard to understand if you already know what Joy Division is about. But I mean, right off of the first verse here, I mean, like I said, he's starting off with I've been waiting for a guy to come and take me by the hand. And then it's just like, could these sensations make me feel the pleasures of a normal man? I mean, that's the whole song in a nutshell right there already. Excuse me. And yeah, I mean, just a sad, like, sad to look back on. But I mean, also too, it's very influential. I mean, it's not just always sad, because I mean, his music, Joy Division's music, went on to be very influential, like I said. And yeah, just Ian Curtis, everything around Ian Curtis. I mean, he was obviously, if you've seen like his dance moves, If you've seen his performances on stage, anything like that, he was a definitely not a normal person, I guess, if you want to classify what a normal person is. But yeah, I mean, and that was for the best, I guess. But either way, I guess if he was a normal person, maybe he'd still be here today. But he probably wouldn't have been a singer in Joy Division or something. So either way, it's just you never know. I'm kind of rambling, but I mean, I just really liked Ian Curtis's voice and his everything he stood for, I guess, pretty much. And just going back to see old performances was always fun. I don't know, just to watch him and how he captivated a crowd and how he got over his stage fright with his uniqueness, I guess. And yeah, so anyway, I guess that's it. Somebody requested this, so I wanted to do it because I do like Joy Division, and I've never gone in depth on a song. So yeah, I wanted to do that, and here we go. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for everything else. If you commented or subscribed or liked, it's all very well appreciated. I really enjoy listening to music and like talking about it because I mean I'm passionate about that stuff, so it's nice that people watch. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys soon, and yeah, just don't die, I guess. Have a great day or night. All right.